Hey guys, welcome back to the Confirmed RM YouTube channel. Hope you guys have had a wonderful week. Kind of just trending sideways, aren't we? That's all we've really been doing for the past couple days. So, kind of works out while I've been gone. But anyways, getting back into the XRP chart, kind of giving you guys my thoughts, analysis. Looks like things are still holding on. What would Bon Jovi say? Living on a prayer? But no, everything's holding as it should be. Getting that retracement and kind of just trending sideways. Still holding above that 702. Great to see. Give ourselves, if we really wanted to, you could do a trend here across the side. Do a trend here on the bottom. You can kind of see that even if we were to use candle bodies and use a shorter term trend, if we get rid of this side here, you can get a little bit bigger for you here. Still coming around to the same date. We have April 6th, and this is April 13th, so it's within a week. But, we're looking at those large targets of XRP getting up there to around that 73 again for a retrace, and up there to around 85 with a huge target up there around $1.10. You can see here on the RSI as well, we're keeping it cool, kind of trending right in here, holding around that 50 here on the daily. As we speak right now, kind of breaking above it, but as you can see, basically since March 12th, so it's been almost 3 weeks since we've seen it really up that high. Actually, it was at 2 weeks. We've seen it really up there. So what we're going to do is zoom out a little bit, maybe even give ourselves a ceiling. You could do that as well, and kind of just negate the couple days that are up there. If you really wanted to, and you can see that it still comes out to the same date, and then that push up would still be up here in the middle of this region, which actually I think that first stop would be around that 73. Let's see. Yeah, 73, and then up into the mid 80s. So I'm looking at that, or we could do something kind of, a smaller term, and you could use this sort of trend, which I would use this local one right here, which would be right there. And to the side here, same sort of thing. It's the same wicks, but it's more consistent across the line here and just negating that. But let's look at the 4 hour, see what we get in the 4 hour. 4 hour might be a little more conclusive of what we might see. The daily is kind of hard sometimes with those large wicks, so let's see how the 4 hour fares. 4 hours showing the same thing, so we got that trend definitely on the bottom side there, showing that the appreciation up there to at least 65 cents on April 13th, which is basically what we're at right now. We're at 63, so appreciation of at least 3 cents. But if we really wanted to, we can give ourselves a nice little top trend line here. Use the tops of these going across the tops of those. We see ourselves coming around to the same date of the 4th, 5th, which we were just talking about the 6th. That same sort of move the last time we touched right here, right to there, and we get a retracement up there to around that 70. Just getting right back there. Subsequently getting us back into that boxed region we were kind of talking about this for a long time. This has been like a yearly thing, this box between 68 and 72, just about. So looking at that. But if we were to go really, really short term and look here in the 4 hour, we would be seeing XRP really get up there to around that 68, 67 region by mid next week if we're able to really hold this trend and keep it moving. And then by realistically, the 6th, you see it around like 73, and then possibly by like mid-April, seeing it up there between 85 and $1.10. That's what it's showing right now. We're breaking resistance, is breaking through. So let's definitely see how it pushes, how it works, and what happens. But it's definitely here on the radar, and it's definitely something I'm looking at. Nothing's really changed yet. We would definitely see Bitcoin sitting here and in a retracement, kind of breaking through here in the 4 hour. But we're going to need to see how it reacts here, holding above 69,000. But we might be in an ABC, hopefully not, but seeing something sort of like this coming back down, reestablishing home, and then, dragging out for the rest of through the halvening, because the halvening is when mid-April, I think 420. Coincidentally, right? So, just thought process. Bitcoin kind of at important. Where we are at important levels for Bitcoin, sitting above $69,000 is kind of important. in pushing forward from here would prove us to be more, just to see more bullish potential, seeing us around 75,000. And I think if we were to, I mean, this is still a short-term chart, but I don't think we really have anything from longer term to really kind of give us an idea. I mean, obviously we have one up here at like 94, but if we were to take that local trend, it's still showing up here. So I mean, I can only really say that 74 to freaking 95. If we were to break through, I don't have anything other too crazy besides maybe here in the daily. Let's see. I don't really think so. I mean, unless I were to go like longer term like this, but the longer term I did use here to here. So I mean, realistically, I think it might actually be up there around that 95. So once it breaks through 75,000, it's going to be like you have how much range? Like a 20% range where you can just really just kind of meander through, because you're getting up in those higher ranges. Obviously, everything here, it was in the 50s and 30s. You had 30, 34, 40, 46, 50, 54, 65. Everything was right there. And then now you're getting into the large movements. But, we were talking about, this was our halvening chart, how we were thinking everything was going to move. And it looks like things are correct. And you see that the peak doesn't show here until technically May of next year. That was our prediction. So perhaps we kind of just trend kind of sideways and just steadily push up and then get the parabolic rise and then the fall throughout, basically into next year. But obviously that goes against halvening theory. Because what we're doing right here that I laid out like I think a year ago was the cycle lengths. I didn't even go by halvenings. I just went by cycle lengths, tops to bottoms, and just kind of did the average throughout them and kind of gave the time frames. But we will see, guys. But we'll see what happens. It looks like XRP is just coiling up here, still holding higher lows and just attempting to push up higher. I mean, it hasn't given me something to invalidate my thoughts yet. But I hope you guys are having a good morning, afternoon, evening, if you are. If you guys are celebrating Easter, I'll definitely be on tomorrow night before then. But, if you're observing Good Friday, hope you're having a good day. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.